Hey there, today we're going to discuss the while loop in C. So let's get started. Let me maximize this editor, and as you can see I have this file created earlier, ex28 underscore while loop.c, and I have added this also ahead of time. So let me demonstrate you how while works. So while expression, so there's an expression in here and there's a statement in here. Statement or statements, you have a lot of statements. So the while statement is called a loop structure because it executes statements repeatedly while an expression is true. So while this expression is true, looping over and over again, so it's going to loop all over again, and again it's going to take this kind of form. This is just a representation. So while, and then there's an expression in here that needs to be tested. If it's true, then any statements in here will be printed out. So let me delete this, and I have here the example, real example. Let me remove the comments. So the expression evaluates to either true or false, and statements can be single statement or more commonly a code block enclosed by curly braces, which what I have done in here. So I put it in a block of code, or in a block enclosed by curly braces, since I have two statements. So in this example, I have created this line, one bar count variable, initialize it with one value as a value, and then while the count is less than 9, then do this, print or display it, and then add 1 to count, and then go back in here, test again, and then do the same thing, add 1, and then test again until the code will become false. So this code will output the count variable 8 times, or count is 8, and let's just run this real quick. Compile and run, right click, compile and run, and you should see count is 8, so 8 times. So the while loop evaluates a condition before the loop is inserted, making it possible that the while statement is never executed. So just a quick reminder, an infinite loop is one that continues indefinitely because the loop condition never evaluates to false. This may cause a runtime error. So in addition to what I've said earlier, we can also compress this line. If you want this on the same line, we can compress this by using this code. So I'm just going to copy this, paste it in here, and instead of this, what I can do is that I can just add addition in here, just like that. So let's try commenting this out, and let's try running the program once again. Compile and run, and you will still see the same result. So this expression is the same as this one, so it's really up to you which one works for you. If you prefer the most readable one, then go for this. If you want a shorter typing, then use this code. This is a use case for postfix increment, so I added in just one line. So for the infinite loop, never use this. Let me just comment this out. For infinite loop, you should not use this unless you know what you're doing. So infinite loop looks like this: 1, and then whatever statements you have in here. You can also put true in here. It's the same as 1. So 1 or while 1, then this will become infinite loop. So that's it. And before we wrap up, let's test your knowledge. I have here a little exercise for you. So I want you to fill in the blanks to print the hello world 5 times on the screen. So feel free to complete this, fill in the blanks. If you know the answer, put it in the comment section below. Thank you.